My princess.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, my daughter.
Greetings, Father.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy you honored my invitation within such a short notice. It shows me that you have character and respect for my family. Yes, I'm so impressed.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I mean, who am I to turn down the invitation of my king?
Oh my God. My prince, you know her? Oh, the woman I've been telling you about. I mean, the one I showed you her picture. She is Princess Ugonna of Uzolisa Kingdom. Yes. My princess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
My son, Prince Clement of Nollywood Kingdom.
Nice meeting you. You're welcome to the palace.
To your palace.
Well, if you say so. But it's still my father's palace.
Oh. What difference does it make? It is my palace. But you are my prince, the only crown prince of this kingdom, the heir apparent to the throne. So, she's right. It's your palace, my prince.
Son, our kingdom, Eduago, will very, very soon become richer and richer again.
Why would you say so, Father?
Because the government has just granted us provisional license to commence commercial coal mining in the old abandoned coal mine. And that means more money for this palace and for the entire kingdom. And I'm excited about it. Very excited about it. So you know what I want you to do, son? This weekend, I want you to arrange a party. Okay? Gather the entire people of Enuago Kingdom into the banquet hall. Because we shall party, marry, and celebrate to this effect.
Father, I'm so surprised.
Surprised? About what?
My mother, your wife, the queen mother of this, our Enuago Kingdom. She has been so bothered recently.
Over what?
Why would I have a husband that will not tell me everything about himself? There is something he's not telling me about his past. But why would he hide something from me?
Son, why do you concern yourself with what a woman says or how a woman feels?
Father, we are not just talking about any other woman here. We are talking about your wife, my own mother.
Please educate me, son.
Father, sincerely, I believe you should first of all heal the wound in our heart before talking about any other thing like this party in the banqueting hall. Please, Father, please. And she believes there is something very fundamental you are hiding from her.
Aha! Yeah, you just hit the nail on the point. Same thing I have been pondering over. What could it be that I could be hiding from my own wife? I have been pondering over that. Now listen, son. Let us not give the devil a chance in this palace. It won't be good enough. Come. I want you to try as much as possible to understand. One, that you are the crowned prince of this kingdom. And that one day, you shall sit on this throne as king. So you should not allow how a woman feels or what a woman says, rumors or gossips affect your reasoning?
I humble myself before the Queen Mother. Lunch is served, Your Majesty.
How I wish they will understand that lunch is not my problem for now.
Mother, I can see you are lost in thought.
My prince, the man of God that spoke to me was very emphatic. He said there is something your father is hiding from us. Something that will make our family better and unite us as one. You know how committed I am to the unity of this family. Why would your father hide something that will unite us the more?
Mother, why would you allow yourself to be disturbed by what all these prophets scattered everywhere are saying? I have been discussing with father. And I can tell you, there is nothing.
My son, I'm not just talking about any prophets. I am talking about a renowned man of God. A man that has a track record of holiness of life and integrity. There is something your father is hiding from us. And it has given me every reason to be worried.
Okay. Can you take me to this man of God? I want to hear him out.
Are you by any means doubting what I just told you?
No, mother, no. I just want to hear him out. Then I will know the exact way to approach father.
Well, it's late now. But I can assure you, first thing tomorrow morning, I will take you to meet him.
Who is you, Dikeh? You are a man that sits in authority. I expect more from you.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty, but you are sounding as if you didn't hear what I said.
You are the Prime Minister of this great kingdom. Am I correct? And in the absence of the king, you take decisions. Am I also correct? Why would you allow what a woman said to bother you?
Your Majesty, we are not talking of a woman to mean just anybody. We are talking of the queen mother of the land, your wife. The mother of the heir apparent to the throne. She called me Your Majesty, and from the way she sounded, I know really that all is not well. In fact, I sense there is a problem. That's why I'm calling Your Majesty.
I'd like to end this discussion here. But before I do that, let me quickly tell you something. There is no problem anywhere. My wife is simply getting herself unnecessarily worked up over nothing. You are a man, and I expect you to know how women bother themselves over nothing.
Well, if you say so, Your Majesty, I believe you, my king.
Very well then. Let us talk about more important things. I am putting together a party this weekend at the Royal Banquet Hall to celebrate the provisional license given to us by the government to commence commercial coal mining in the old abandoned coal mine. So I am gathering the entire kingdom into the banquet hall to celebrate this.
That's also Your Majesty. Is there any way I can be part of the preparation?
My son will get back to you because he's been properly briefed.
That's great, Your Majesty. Thank you very much. Your reign shall be great, and you shall rule forever, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, what you're doing to me is not fair.
This is one thing you've been saying over and over again, and I still do not understand what you mean by that.
You're hiding something from me.
Hiding something from you? And what could I be hiding from you?
Something about your past. Something that will unite the family the more when discussed. Your Majesty, I listened to the man of God and I believe him completely. There is something you're hiding from me and I want you to tell me.
It appears you've been listening to people other than what I, your husband, the king, tells you. I must be very frank with you. I am disappointed.
Your Majesty, deep in your heart, you know that I love you. I respect and adore you as my husband and king. Open up to me as your wife. What are you not telling me?
The earlier you stopped listening to people, the better for us. Good night.
Your Majesty.
Don't you try to stop me again.
It's obvious that he's hiding something from me. And he must tell me. Can you excuse us, please? I want my son to drive.
Why, mother? His job in this palace is to drive. So let's allow him to do his job.
You don't argue over this. Just drive.
Why would she ask me how to drive? Do you mind telling me why you asked the driver not to drive?
Are you tired of driving? You may park. I'll continue from where you stopped.
You're sounding as if you're not happy with the line of question I just asked. And I wonder why.
Son, this is not the first time I will leave the palace without my driver. Mainly when I go to see the men of God. As you know, that the guys who work in the palace, they do not mind their business. And I love my privacy. And I expect you, my son, to know that.
You are a police officer. You were not telling me anything on the phone. That was why I asked you. And now you're here. You're still not telling me anything.
It is because the news is too heavy for me.
Heavy? Then look for a way to tell me something, to tell me. Communicate. Yes, I am king. But if you look around, there are no guards here with clubs, knives or guns. So feel free, tell me whatever it is.
Your wife
Yes?
and your son were involved in a ghastly motor accident.
My wife and son involved in a ghastly motor accident? Tell me.
It wasn't their fault. They had the right of way. It was another careless driver that ran into them. I'm sorry, Your Majesty. They both died on the spot.
So, what you are trying to tell me now is that my wife and my son are both dead.
It's very heavy to imagine. Honestly, that's exactly what happened. Please take heart, Your Majesty. Take heart.
Where am I going to start from? Who am I going to run to? He gave us just one child, a son. For so long, so many years, we sought after another, which never came. God. And now he has taken the only child, together with the mother. Oh no, tell me, where do I start from? Oh God.
Your Majesty, Your Majesty, I know how heavy this is. I know. But please compose yourself, please. You are the king. I believe God knows why it happened. And we cannot question God. We cannot question God, Your Majesty.
What am I here? Dikeh, Igwe, is it true that the crown prince and heir apparent to the throne is no more? Huh? How can such a tragedy befall this kingdom in such a time like this?
Ishi Omalo, why are you sounding this way? In this time of great bereavement, we should be encouraging the king with positive words and languages. Why are you sounding like a weakling? Please, Your Majesty, please.
Who is going to succeed me?
Oh, Your Majesty, please.
Dikeh, it's a pity, but I am devastated. How can we lose the queen and the crown prince on the same day?
God, this tragedy is too much for the kingdom.
It's too much for the peace.
It's too much.
You are the head of the maidens. And you were very close to her. She must have confided in you where she was going to. Tell me, what did she tell you?
My king, a certain man of God told her that you're hiding so many things away from her. And this has been disturbing her. She told the prince, and the prince insisted on going to see the man of God. They were going to see the man of God when the accident happened, my king.
Open up to me as your wife. What are you not telling me?
Is that all you know?
Yes, my king.
You may leave now.
Will you leave now, my king?
Why did I keep the truth away from her for so long? She was so committed to the unity of this family. I shouldn't have kept the truth away from her. Since the accident, it's becoming clearer and clearer to me. That God wants to punish me for what I did to Oluoma.
Oluoma? Who is Oluoma, Your Majesty?
The most noble woman on earth. A woman filled with humility, respect. The best thing that can ever happen to her. More outstanding than the late Queen Mara. We were married briefly. She had a child for me, a daughter, before she eventually died.
This is unbelievable, Your Majesty. Are you confirming to me that you were married before and you had a female child?
Yes. It's been something I've kept to myself all these years. A secret I buried in my memory. Never to allow it come back to me. Never again. But now, I am devastated. So devastated. And my past has come back to haunt me.
Apart from the fact that I am the traditional prime minister of this kingdom, I am your friend, Ogbuefi Dikeh, your trusted ally. And I sincerely believe you can trust me. Please, Your Majesty, tell me everything about this woman and this female child of yours.
That is the woman I wanted to marry.
Father, she is beautiful, but I don't know her. Who is she?
Her name is Ugonna. She is the princess of Uzolisa kingdom. She is the one I wanted to marry. And I want the marriage to hold next month.
This is unbelievable, Father. How could you orchestrate and fix my wedding date without letting me in on it, Father? With a princess I don't know anything about.
I did. I did because I am the king, your father. And I think I know what is good for my son. Yes. Son, you know, you are going to rule over the people of Enuago after my exit. And as such, you need a woman that has the training and upbringing of royalty. Yes, my son.
I'm sorry, Father. But do you ultimately believe that a virtuous woman has anything to do with royalty?
Are you saying you know better than me?
Please, Father, don't get me wrong. You know I wouldn't say something like that. But come to think of it, Father, your son just graduated from the university. I think I need time to look around and find my own wife. A woman suitable for the prince. Not jumping into a hasty conclusion that this so-called princess of Uzol is a kingdom is the best for me, Father.
Ever before I settled for that woman, I gave you her picture. I have met with so many of them. I settled for her because she is the one that has the courage of queens. And deep in my heart, I believe that she is going to be an excellent wife for you. A caring queen for the land, my son.
Well, Father, I still believe that a woman needs to consume her man before he can decide to make her his wife. This girl has not consumed me, let alone me making her my wife.
My son, what you have there is a photograph, an ordinary piece of paper. I know my son is not such a man that can be consumed only by looking at an ordinary picture. Yes, that is why I'm organizing a graduation party for you. The woman in question will be here live in the palace. And you are going to meet her one-on-one. I strongly believe that when you meet her, she will consume you. Son, she will consume you because she is unique, so special, very beautiful, well nurtured, and above all, she is a virgin. A virgin, my
son. I want you to tell me everything you know about Yul kingdom.
I don't know why, Your Highness, we want to know about the people of Yul kingdom. We don't like them. They are arrogant people.
Arrogant?
Yes, Your Highness.
And who told you that?
It is true, Your Highness. They believe they are better than us. And each time our people come in contact with people from that kingdom, it usually ends in a hot argument, sometimes in a fight.
Now tell me, is this mainly for their men or including their women?
No, really. It's for their men. Their women are believed to be honorable people. Honorable women. My father used to say that they can go to any extent to protect their men, their husbands and their sons.
Really?
Yes, Your Highness.
That will be all for now. You may leave.
Thank you, Your Highness. But Your Highness, the king said there will be a party, a celebration for your graduation. I don't know if there is anything at all I can do for you personally.
I'll let you know if I need anything. You may leave now.
Thank you, Your Highness. Good morning, my friends.
Good morning, my man. How was your night?
I'm very fine. My night was good and perfect.
I need a fresh palm wine. The one that has not been mixed with water. Pure original. Where can I get it?
Fresh palm wine. Yes, there's a place where you can get it, my friends. You can get it from the school teacher who naturalized in this kingdom. His wine, he doesn't mix it with water.
I don't understand the school teacher who naturalized here.
He lives close to Nempa Primary School. His wine is the best. He doesn't mix it with water.
Nice.
But it's a little problem, Your Majesty.
What is it?
His wine is pretty expensive.
What do you expect where he don't mix it with water? It should be expensive.
My prince, can I come with you?
You don't worry. I know my way to Nempa Primary School. I will locate my way from there. just open the gate.
All right.
Of the world, she must remain a mother for life. The woman is the builder of the home. She must remain a builder for life. The woman is the shoulder of the man. She must remain his shoulder for life. The woman is the mother of the world. She must remain a mother for life. The woman is the builder of the home. She must remain a builder for life. The woman is the shoulder of the man. She must remain his shoulder for life. The woman should not raise her voice, allow her voice to be heard on the streets. No matter how rich you are, always know you are a woman. No matter how mighty you are, always know you are under the man. No matter how poor you are, do not sell your womanhood. The woman is the mother of the world. She must remain a mother for life. Oh, I thank God so much. I thank God so much. I am a woman. Oh, I thank God so much. I thank God so much. I am a woman.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning, my baby. How are you?
I'm fine, sir. I don't know who you are. How may I help you?
Well, I wouldn't have allowed you to stop because you have melodious voice.
Thank you, sir. It's just a hobby to entertain myself while I work. You are dressed like a prince. Who are you, please?
Well, I'm Prince Clems, the son of the king.
Oh my prince. You are welcome, my prince.
Thank you very much.
So what do we owe the honor of this visit?
Well, I was told that this is the only place that I can buy a good wine that has not been mixed with water. Though I was duly informed that it's pretty expensive, but I don't mind. I just want something original, down to earth.
My prince, you know my father is a school teacher, and so he taps just for the fun of it. Mainly what he drinks and maybe sell to a few of his friends.
So what are you saying, that there is none in the house that I can buy now?
Exactly. But I'll tell him that you came and that you're interested. And so he will have a gallon for you by tomorrow. Okay. That's if you give me money to show to him.
That's pretty good. So how much are we looking at here?
My prince, his price is fixed. 15 naira for a gallon.
Okay.
I'm sorry, my prince. I know it's expensive, but that's what he charges.
You don't need to explain. When you sell something original, it should be expensive. You said it's how much?
15 naira, my friend.
Okay, here is it.
Thank you, my friend.
Tell him I will come by tomorrow to collect it.
Okay, my prince. Do you want him to bring it to the palace for you? He does that for many people, and I know you won't have any problem doing same for the prince.
Don't let him do that. I hate inconveniencing people. Just tell him I will come by tomorrow to pick it.
Okay, my prince. Thanks for coming.
Thank you very much, and much more importantly, thank you for the song.
Thank you, my prince. Bye-bye.
The woman is the mother of the world. She must remain a mother for life. The woman is the builder of the home. She must remain a builder for life. The woman is the shoulder of the man. She must remain his shoulder for life. The woman should not raise her voice, allow her voice to be heard on the streets. No matter how rich you are, always know you are a woman.
Father, one of the guards told me that he naturalized here. What does that mean?
It means he is a man of a Nollywood kingdom. We have received and accepted him as one of us. He has even sworn never to betray our land. He is a complete man of Ninkpa village. If he dies now, our men will bury him just like one of us.
That's fascinating, Father. But tell me, Father, why would he abandon his original land?
He abandoned his original land because he believed that his people killed his wife. And he became afraid that they may kill him too. He approached me, and I practically worked his transfer to this kingdom to become a teacher. Ever since, he has been a wonderful man. And his palm wine is the best.
Father, I noticed something. This man in question has a beautiful daughter.
Oh yes, of course he has a beautiful daughter. But you shouldn't be thinking of any other woman now. The only woman you should be thinking about now is Princess Ugonna of Uzolisa Kingdom. She is the one that is meant for you. She is the one you are going to marry.
Father, I've only watched it in movies where parents use their influence and position to impose wives on their sons and husbands on their daughters. I never imagined that one day it will be my turn, Father.
My son, she is the best. And you need the best. Ugonna is the best for you. Yes. My son, please.
Do you like it?
Are you kidding me? I love this wine. You see, before now, my father has confirmed that your father's wine remains the best wine ever tapped in the living history of Enugu. I think I believe him now.
People keep saying that, and I wonder why. I mean, what is the difference? It is the same palm trees in Enugu that my father taps from. Why is his own different?
I know. Maybe because your father is educated. So he's using his advanced knowledge in his tapping process. You know, nobody can underestimate the value of education.
It makes one best in all.
My prince, you know what you've just said has never really crossed my mind. That my father is better because he is an educated tapper. That may be the reason why people see his wine as the best.
It's just the best, my dear. Tell your father that I need 4 gallons. 4 gallons of this.
4?
Over the weekend.
That would be too much. I mean, my father hardly gets more than 3 gallons in a day. What will you be doing with 4 gallons of palm wine?
Well, my father is throwing a graduation party for me in the palace.
Ooh.
See? And I tell you what, you are invited.
My friend, that would be nice. But I'll tell my father. If he allows me, then I'll come.
So, what you're trying to tell me is that your father still has a strong grip on you like that?
My prince, he is my father. I'm not married. I'm still under him. So he has the final say in all I do.
In that case, I will come by much later to see him.
My prince, this is serious.
Well, I seriously want you to be in my party.
Why would you be so concerned about my being at the party?
Well, as the saying goes, that it would be foolishness to attempt to attract the daughter of a tapper with wine. But my dear, I will still ask you to drink my own wine.
My prince, this might surprise you, but as the daughter of a palm wine tapper, I don't take alcohol.
Are you for real?
I am for real, my prince. I don't take palm wine.
I see. But I do. You just sit and watch.
My princess.
Greetings, Your Majesty.
Greetings, my daughter.
Greetings, Father.
I'm so happy. I'm so happy you honored my invitation within such a short notice. It shows me that you have character and respect for my family. Yes, I'm so impressed.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I mean, who am I to turn down the invitation of my king?
Oh my God. My prince, you know her? Oh, the woman I've been telling you about. I mean, the one I showed you her picture. She is Princess Ugonna of Uzolisa Kingdom. Yes. My princess.
Yes, Your Majesty.
My son, Prince Clement of Nollywood Kingdom.
Nice meeting you. You're welcome to the palace.
To your palace.
Well, if you say so, but it's still my father's palace.
Oh, what difference does it make? It is my palace. But you are my prince, the only crown prince of this kingdom, the heir apparent to the throne. So, she's right. It's your palace, my prince.
If you say so, Father.
All the invited guests are all waiting out there. Of course, you know the party is very young. I want you to join them. Have fun. Get married. I will see you much later. Yes.
If you say so, Father.
I say so.
Thank you very much. Excuses. See. What are you doing here? And why did you isolate yourself from the others?
I'm sorry, my friend, but that's my way. I like to be on my own.
My dear, starving for complete isolation is really a bad choice. Well, the fact still remains that I'm very happy that you're finally here. Because I wonder what my day would have been if you had not honored my invitation.
Thanks, my prince, for the compliment.
You're welcome, mother.
But you have to go back now, before your fiancé starts feeling bad.
My fiancé? And who would that be?
The lady you just walked out with.
Oh.
Have you forgotten that my father and your father are very close? Your father already told my dad that she's the one you will marry.
Do you know her?
Of course I do. Who doesn't know Princess Ugonna of Ozol is her kingdom? So many women want to be like her. But I don't want to be like her. Because I don't envy her. I'm not into fashion. I see all these fashions as vanity.
Really?
Yeah, I like to be myself.
I know you would believe me because I would never lie to you.
What are you trying to do, my prince? Explain to me? Who am I? My prince, you don't owe me an explanation.
I do, my dear, because I invited you here. That princess is here under my father's invitation. You see, today is the first day I'm seeing her. Seriously. Yes, my father wants me to marry her, but sincerely, that's my father. Because I don't have any chemistry of whatsoever for that princess. So I can marry her.
My prince, I hope you're not trying to tell me that you're going to disobey your father.
Well, my dear, I would obey my father in everything, not when it concerns the woman I will marry.
I may be right or wrong, but I think your man is looking down on you.
Why would you say a thing like that?
He has been talking to that girl over there for only God knows how long. He should be here with you.
That girl there has no class. So there is absolutely no way she can attract the prince.
You never can say. You need to be sure of what they are discussing over there. You never can trust men in terms of making a right choice.
You can say that about most of our men that live here. Prince Clement is an international guy who has spent the better part of his life in the States. He got back just last month. It would be so unfair to think that he would descend to the level of our men so fast.
I pray.
My prince, I sincerely think I have tried. I have to go home and prepare dinner for my dad.
What are you talking about? We have more than enough. I tell you what, I will give you something special to take home to your father. Because we have more than enough.
My prince, you don't know my father. He will not eat any of those. But I'm very humbled with the fact that he appreciates my company. But I have to leave now. Thanks for everything.
You're welcome.
Bye-bye.
Ooh, the woman is the mother of the world. She must remain a mother for life. The woman is the builder of the home. She must remain a builder for life. The woman is the shoulder of the man. She must remain his shoulder for life. The woman should not raise her voice, allow her voice to be heard on the streets. No matter how rich you are, always know you are a woman. No matter how mighty you are, always know you are under.
I believe you did what you did purposely to know my kind of person, whether I get angry or not. So tell me, my prince, what is your impression about me?
Well, my dear, I can't boast of knowing exactly what you're talking about.
She took a better part of your time today. And when she left, I could see disappointment written all over your face. Who was she?
Oh, you mean Oloma?
I don't know her name. The girl that wore the crazy pink color with a low-life green design. Who is she?
Well, if you must know, she's just a friend that I personally invited to my party.
A friend? Yes. My lord, why would you choose to invite such a low-class girl to your party? Your father didn't tell you about witchcraft? Why on earth would you choose to mingle with someone who readily looks like a witch?
Listen, my dear, it's uncivilized to use uncouth language on people you don't know. You don't know that girl. And I tell you what, I don't appreciate you calling her a witch.
My prince, what are you doing? My prince, are you walking out on me?
Listen, my dear, I'm sorry. Please don't hold this against me, but I think I need to leave. Excuse me.
What in the world is he doing with that low life?
I look in your eyes, the sun rises in your eyes. I look in your face, I see the moon, I see tomorrow. Ibo wanyi maluma, Oluwa mama a beauty queen. In the midst of many, Oluwa you are standing out. Say yes to me, be my today, be my tomorrow. I'm ready to give you my love. Say yes to me, say yes to me. Ibu wanyi maluma, Oluwa mama a beauty queen. Idimma, imaluma, onye nkemu. Ezibo madoki ibu, ihe basara gi neshumura. Ihe basara gi neshumura. I look in your eyes, the sun rises in your eyes. I look in your face, I see the moon, I see tomorrow. Ibu wanyi maluma, Oluwa mama a beauty queen. In the midst of many, Oluwa you are standing out. Say yes to me, be my today, be my tomorrow. I'm ready to give you my love. Say yes to me, say yes to me. Ibu wanyi maluma, Oluwa mama a beauty queen. Idimma, imaluma, onye nkemu. Ezibo madoki ibu, ihe basara gi neshumura.
Dad, I have something to discuss with you.
I'm listening. Wait. It's not done there. If what you are planning to say has anything to do with that daughter of the school teacher, stop it. Because it will never work.
Father, how could you run into a hasty conclusions like that?
Because I am the king, your father, and I know what you don't know. Do not be deceived by your recourse to love, because love, they say, is extremely ambiguous.
And Father, I am sorry. With all due respect, Father, you are wrong. I know what love is, and I can tell you categorically that Oloma is the woman I truly love. Oloma. What is wrong? Why are you running away from me?
I am a realist, and I like telling myself the truth. We don't need to continue this because it is not possible for anyone to support us.
And why in the world should we need support from anybody? I found you by chance, and you have already left a lasting impression in me. I believe that our love is made in heaven, approved by God. I am ready to take a bold step.
But that will be difficult, my prince. You are going to emerge as the next king of Enuago. Any other man from this land can marry a woman like me, but not the soon-to-be king. Your father, the king, will not support you.
It was my father that got me a princess from Uzolisa kingdom. So my love, if the princess of Uzolisa kingdom is good enough for him, I see no reason why he should have any problem with you.
We are here under protective custody, remember? I am being real, my prince. I am happy you find me worthy of being your wife. But I regret it will not be possible.
Don't do this, please.
Please don't be offended.
I beg of you, don't do it.
I have to leave.
I beg of you. Don't, please.
Welcome, my prince.
Oh, how are you?
I'm very fine, my prince. And the palace is grand, cool and peaceful, just like the way you left it this morning.
You know, you have ways with words.
Thank you, my prince. My prince, there is an important information.
And what is it?
Princess Ugonna of Uzolisa kingdom is here. We told her you went out, but she decided to wait.
Where is she?
She's in royal living room 3, and the maid is keeping her company.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, my prince.
From the way you are talking, I can say you are not sure of anything you say.
The truth is that the prince does not discuss his activities with anybody in the palace. But the thing is that he's jovial with all the workers in the palace.
Apart from attending the party, has she been coming here to see the prince? Oh, my prince. You're finally here. Can I get a hug?
Please.
Thank you.
I was wondering why you were here.
That should not be the question, my prince.
And what is supposed to be the question, mother?
I came to see my prince, and he was nowhere to be found. Do you mind telling me where you went to, my lord?
Well, it's been long I left the kingdom. I just came back and I can't sit in the palace all day. So I went out to get acquainted with people.
People like that girl?
I beg your pardon.
My prince, we should be getting married soon. You should be thinking about that. You are not helping this relationship by seeing other people, mainly women who are far below your status.
And I want you to know something, my dear. If both of us are to be man and wife, we should think alike. It is quite obvious to me that we have different orientation about life. And I keep asking myself this, sweetheart, will this work?
Why can't it work, my prince? We can make it work. Right from birth, I was groomed to love just one man. think of just one man and live for just one man. And that man is the crown prince of Inuagu kingdom. You are that prince, my lord. I've learned to love just you. You cannot abandon me now and look elsewhere. No.
This is quite interesting. So tell me, you mean you've known no man all your life?
I swear on your honor, my prince. I can solemnly swear on my life that it has never happened. You will eventually find out that Princess Ogona, seated beside you, is a virgin.
Really?
I've been trained by experts. Experts who were hired by my family and yours to groom me into a charmer. My prince, I have learned to live, love and charm just you, my lord.
We are here under protective custody, remember? I am being real, my prince.
Why would she say something like that? Why would she say something like that? Come in, come in. Auntie, you are welcome. I must say you look beautiful.
Thank you.
When did you arrive, Auntie?
I've been here since afternoon. I've been with your father.
Oh, that's wonderful. And I believe he must have offered you something. This why you are in my room, Auntie. I don't understand. I hope all is well. Oh, please, Auntie, sit down.
Thank you, my dear. There's something I want to discuss with you. I hope you'll not be offended.
Oh, come on, Auntie. Even if I get offended by everybody, not you, Auntie. What is it?
This your romance with Uloma, the daughter of the school teacher. How true is it?
Well, Auntie, without wasting much of your time, I will confirm categorically that she remains the best girl I've seen since I came back from the States. I love this girl, Auntie.
Clement.
Auntie.
What would you gain by destroying this innocent girl?
I beg your pardon, Auntie. What do you mean by destroying her? See, Auntie, I love this girl so much. There is absolutely no how I would destroy her.
Your constant visit to this girl, driving her around the town, have given people room to talk ill of you and the girl.
Oh, Auntie, this is madness and it's totally unacceptable. Tell me, Auntie, is it that the people of this village find it very daft to mind their own business?
They will not mind their business. How do you expect them to mind their business when you are giving them something to talk about? This girl, Oluoma, can never be your wife. You are not in the same level. So you better get that into your head. Let this girl be. Allow her to marry men in the same level with her. Come to think about it. You said you love her. You said you love her, Clement. If you love her, allow her to marry people from her level. If you continue to play around with her, you're not being fair, my dear. I'm going.
Auntie, wait, Auntie. Auntie, see, you're one person I was hoping that I would approach to help me talk to my father. Please tell him that I can marry this princess of Izuli's kingdom. Auntie, you being a woman would understand love more than my father. Auntie, Oloma is the woman I love. And I'm ready to marry this girl. I can do anything for her.
There is a princess groomed for you to marry. From birth. To love what you love and to hate what you hate. And she's the one you're going to marry. This Oloma can never be your wife. And the earlier you get that into your head, the better. And let me warn, do not allow my brother to hear this.
This is one thing I hate about royalty. They will never allow a man do what he wants. Who is that again? Come in.
I humble myself before the prince.
What can I do for you?
The cook is ready with dinner. Should we serve it here or do you prefer the dining?
My dear, you see, I've had more than enough for one day. And I tell you what, food is not even in the list of my worries. I think I need to be left alone. I'll leave.
I don't know if I have offended you. I don't know exactly what I have done. But I am sincerely sorry. I don't want to ever make you angry.
Olo, you have not offended me.
Why then are you looking at me in a way that suggests I did you wrong?
You see what? I'm only here because I want to apologize. Because I've wronged you myself.
My prince, you have done me no wrong. You're confusing me.
People in this community do not mind their own business. They've been speaking trash of this relationship.
I know. I know exactly what they're saying. That I bewitched you. That I am poor and of no class. That I am a nobody. It's just the same thing I told you already. To leave me alone.
You know I can't possibly do that. Because I love you so much. You are my perfect coral. The beauty spot of the jungle. You are right in the center of my heart. I don't care what people say.
I am sorry, my prince. But you have to open your eyes and see through the gossip. We are worlds apart. And it is not possible for your father to allow anything to hold us together.
Oloma, this is our war to win. Let's just decide now, and it's ours.
How?
Be my wife.
What? How could you say that?
Be my wife here and now, and let's down the whole consequence.
You're not getting the facts here, my love. Your father will not listen to you.
Oloma, be my wife. I love you so much. In the mix of all damsels, I singled you out because you're my coral beads. I am ready to go to any length for you. Be my wife and leave my father to me. You understand me?
I I'll be your wife.
Oh, that's lovely. Oh, I love this. Finally. Dad, I have something to discuss with you.
I'm listening. Wait. It's not still there. If what you are planning to say has anything to do with that daughter of the school teacher, stop it. Because it will never work.
Father, how could you run into a hasty conclusions like that?
Because I am the king, your father, and I know what you don't know. Do not be deceived by your recourse to love, because love, they say, is extremely ambiguous.
And Father, I am sorry. With all due respect, Father, you are wrong. I know what love is, and I can tell you categorically that Oloma is the woman I truly love.
I am aware. I am aware that your auntie, Namaka, came to your room and explained things in detail. Stop fooling around with this girl, because you will never marry her. She is not your wife. The earlier you get this into that your small head, the better for you.
Father, what would you gain in all this? Why are you doing this, Father? I love this girl and I'm ready.
Why are you giving me this impression that you went to the Western world and came back losing all your Nigerian senses? See, my son, love does not count in royal marriages, because love itself is alien. What counts in royal marriages is interest. Princess Ugonna is the woman that was grown for you from birth. I don't want you to drop this, because if you continue, I will not hesitate to disown you. Yes, I will disown you. Don't provoke me. Don't provoke me with this your unacceptable resistance. Yes, Ugonna is the woman for you, and that is the woman you must marry. You must marry Ugonna.
The woman is the shoulder of the man. She must remain his shoulder for life.
She's just an angel. Why can't they just allow me out? Why can't they?
No matter how rich you are, always know you are a woman. No matter how mighty you are.
My son,
Father,
you are still awake.
what do you expect, Father? Since you forbid me from seeing the woman I truly love, it has banished sleep from my eyes, Father.
Well, I'm not here to discuss rubbish. I just want to inform you that you are flying to Accra with 7 a.m. flight tomorrow. I want you to go to bed so that you can wake up early.
Father, what am I going to do in Accra?
Well, you are going there to represent me in a crucial seminar that would last for 3 days. Son, you are just back from the States. It is high time you start to be involved in the family business. Yes. As a matter of fact, the official of Ozone Travel Agency will be here by 5 a.m. to take you to the airport. I want you to set your alarm so that you can be ready for them. Good night, my son.
Good night.
No matter how poor you are, do not sell your womanhood.
This is just a deliberate plan to make me see less of her. But I have a shocking news for you. Because it would not work.
I will come back for the woman I love. I'll surely come back for her.
Alone.
What are you talking about?
My father has passed on. I am now alone, an orphan.
What are you saying? You mean this is your father's grave?
He died 3 days ago. My life is ruined completely. My Lord, I am a sheep without a shepherd. I don't know what to do and I don't have where to go.
This is hard to comprehend. Why would he die now? I'm so sorry.
My father had always tapped from short and dwarf palms. I don't know what pushed him 3 days ago and he decided to climb a tall tree. He fell from the tree and before the people who saw him fall could reach him, he had died already.
This must be hard on you, my love. How could this befall you?
I was looking at your father 3 days ago as he participated in the burial. From the way he was staring at me, I knew he hates me so much.
Please, my love, don't bring my father into this. For I already have my plans. Actually, your father's death may actually be a blessing to us. Because he could have been a hurdle to us.
I don't understand what you're saying.
Oloma, we are both adults. And I believe there are many marriage registrars in Lagos that will legally join us together as man and wife.
I am confused.
I'm afraid, my love, this is the only way. We need to leave this town and we need to leave first thing tomorrow morning.
My prince, you don't understand what you're saying. You are the prince and you cannot run off with a woman.
And there is no way I can possibly allow you to live like an orphan. Listen, Oloma. Fate brought us together for a purpose. Why don't we rise and take our destiny in our hands? Huh? So weep no more. It's okay. It's okay.
My love, she's finally asleep.
Oh, finally.
Hey, what was it that you wanted to tell me?
Well, I am happy we started with a female child.
Why did you say so?
Because there is this belief in Enuagu that when a family starts with a female child, she would bring her family blessings.
And I sincerely believe that our daughter will bring us blessings.
I believe also. So what are you going to name her?
Speaking of that, I would call her Adugo.
Adugo.
Since my father refused to say reasons with us, because he's the one that is supposed to name her. So we just name her ourselves. I'm coming. Let me see.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Yes, how may I?
I don't need to ask you because I know you. You are Prince Clement of Enuago.
And who are you?
I am Mr. Brandy. I work for your father, the king.
Brandy, what can I do for you?
I have a letter for you from your father. It's a very important letter.
My son, I have been following your activities. As you read this letter, understand that the decision therein is irrevocable. You are still the crown prince and the heir apparent to the throne of Enuago Kingdom. Your marriage to that daughter of the late school teacher may be legal under the law, but it is a taboo because it is without the blessing of the throne, and she can never be the queen of Enuago. Leave that girl and come back to Enuago. I am very sick as I write, even to the point of death. If I die without giving you the blessings you deserve as the coming king, you shall be frustrated all the remaining days of your life, and my spirit will haunt you until you die. Better save yourself the agony and come back to Enuago now.
My love, what is it?
It's a letter from my father.
What did he say? What are you going to do? My love.
Yes, dear.
I am going to miss you.
And I will miss you more. You see what? I'm not going to stay long. I'm just going to see why my father, the king, is calling. And I'll be back soon. Okay?
Please be careful for me.
You know I will always do that. And you take care of yourself. Thank you very much. Take care of yourself and the baby.
I will.
Love you.
Love you too. And we will miss you.
And I will miss you too.
The woman is the mother of the world. She must remain a mother for life. The woman is the builder of the home. She must remain a builder for life. The woman is the shoulder of the man. She must remain his shoulder for life. The woman should not raise her voice, allow her voice to be heard on the streets. No matter how rich you are, always.
I think I need to take my leave now.
Doctor, sorry. I think somebody needs to tell me what is happening here. I am his son and I have every right to know what is wrong with my father.
You see, your father's situation is so complicating.
Complicating?
Yes. And it is not something I'm going to say right here now. If you don't mind, you can come to my office, the hospital, so I show you papers of how far I've gone. And I promise you that we'll do everything possible to make sure it's okay.
It's okay, doctor. But tell me, is he going to survive this and get back to his feet?
Son?
Father. Father.
Leave the doctor alone.
It's okay, Father. Take it easy.
I have only one wish to make.
Your son is here. What is the problem, Father?
You will hear it. The truth.
Take it easy, Father. Take it easy, Father.
All's well in the family.
I know that. I know all that, Father.
Do me this one favor.
Okay.
Marry Princess. You go now.
Father, take it easy.
Of who?
It's okay. Father. It's okay. Father.
What you're trying to tell me is that Oluma, my own wife, she's dead?
Yes, I overheard child crying one morning. I was calling Madam, and the child was crying. I have to forcefully open the door and I find out that the Madam was dead.
What?
I called the doctor and he confirmed her dead. He said it was a result of heart failure of prolonged drinking.
I wish she died out. But
the doctor called for ambulance and they took her to the mortuary. I've been the one taking care of your daughter and mine because she's of the same age with my daughter. I've been breastfeeding them both. It's like I now have twins.
No!
Her name was Ada. Adoibo. But we called her Oibo. She lived with me as a house help. I handed the child to her and asked her not to mention to anybody that the child was mine. I gave her money and transferred the ownership of my house in Lagos to her. She was excited and promised that she would never mention it to anyone, which she did. So, I've returned home and married Ugonna at the yearnings of my father. Every other thing, you know.
Your Majesty, it's beginning to add up. You sold a daughter of this kingdom into slavery? How would you ever expect to have peace?
I did not sell my child. Under the circumstance I found myself, I couldn't have done more. It never occurred to me that the man of God someday will reveal to my wife the fact that I have a child.
Your Majesty, what I know now is that that child you abandoned in Lagos wants to come back home. And I believe she has been the one causing all the tension in the palace.
You do not mean to imply, or you're not implying that she's the one responsible for the deaths of my wife and son.
I didn't say that, Your Majesty. I surely cannot say that. I cannot say that because I know for sure that their deaths were as a result of your disobedience.
I don't get that. What do you mean?
Your Majesty, had it been you told the Queen Mother everything concerning this female child of yours in Lagos, she would have gone to trace this child and bring her back to this palace. Possibly, Your Majesty, the palace will be rejoicing and not mourning. But there is one thing we must have to do, Your Majesty. You hid that information from her. You didn't tell her anything and she went after the information and she died as a result. The best thing is for you to trace this female child of yours wherever she is and bring her back to this kingdom, Your Majesty.
Good with this game. I told you now. You know what? I'm just wasting here. Oh.
What do you mean wasting way? That's not a nice thing to say.
Because you lost it.
No, it's not because I lost. It's just not a nice thing to say.
Listen, I've been reading books on global entertainment, and if an expert like me were in Las Vegas, my dear, I'll be making money in hard currency. Oh my goodness! Well, you know what? This place is so boring and so limited and so backwards, you know? I just hate this place.
Look, you have to prioritize your interest. I mean, you're just saying abstract things.
Listen, you're so boring, you won't understand. That's the problem. You know what? Today, You're cleaning the house, you're washing my clothes, you're doing everything for me. You're a Sodoza now, Abby. Yeah, who is that?
Let me check.
Hold on, we're coming.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
How may I help you?
My name is Cyril Gian, the registered private investigator. I presume this is where Madame Oyibo lives. Can I see her, please?
She is my mother and we are never involved in anything illegal. So why are you looking for her?
It is not only crime we investigate. And besides, I need your mother's assistance.
Who is he?
He is Mr. Cyril. Something, a registered investigator. He said he's looking for a mom.
What for?
Now, you ladies shouldn't see it as if there's a problem. There is no problem. I'm just a friend that needs your mother's assistance. Is she at home?
I don't know why a private investigator should be looking for me. Why?
You used to serve a couple from Inuago Kingdom as househead, one Mr. Clement and Uloma the wife. Am I correct, madam?
Yes, you're correct. But I never stole any of their things.
I never said you stole anything from them, madam.
Then why are you asking me questions about what happened 20 years ago? Why?
Uloma died of heart failure and the husband gave you the daughter to keep for him and asked you not to tell anyone. Am I correct, madam?
I'm sorry, Mr. Investigator, but I'm no longer comfortable with your line of questioning here. Please, I would like to be left alone right then.
No, you don't need to be mad at me, madam. The truth is that fortune has come your way.
What do you mean by that? Fortune?
That same claim that gave you the daughter to keep is now the king of Inuago Kingdom. He is a multi-millionaire as we speak. He is now the Eze or Menuko of Inuago Kingdom.
Are you serious?
He's at the presidential lodge. He hired the services of my company to track you down. And I must say, we've been lucky to have gotten you within 7 days.
Track me down? But why is he looking for me?
He needs you desperately. I know you'll be happy to see him. I can take you to his suite.
It just dawned on me that I made a very huge mistake. The Ada of Inuago, the princess of Inuago, shouldn't be kept in the dark. She should be made to know her background, where she's from. That blunder has already cost me the deaths of my wife and son. She's all I have left now, Oyibo. The only thing I have left now. And I want to take her back to Inuago, to the old plains of my palace, and to my people, where she shall become the princess. And whoever marries her will eventually not only become my son-in-law, but shall also be my son, and the heir apparent to the throne. Oyibo, you and your entire family shall be part of my family.
Please, Your Majesty, don't do this. You are a king, and you cannot kneel before a helpless widow like me. No.
Oyibo, this is to make you understand how hopeless and helpless I have become. Like I said before, she's the only thing I have left. She's the one to inherit everything I have. I want to take her back to Enuago. Please.
Your Majesty, you know I will readily do anything for you. Just give me a little time to talk to her.
Why can't we both go together? I can't wait to set my eyes on her. Not after all these years.
Don't worry, Your Majesty. I will bring her to Enuago myself. Just go back to the east. I will bring her.
Why can't we both go there together so that we can all live to Enuago together?
Your Majesty, your daughter has grown into a full-grown woman with class. I will convince her. I must convince her to return to Enuago with me. And I know she will appreciate our heroic welcome.
That's exactly what she'll get. A heroic welcome. A heroic welcome. Oyibo, thank you so much for your maturity and understanding. I promise you one thing. Abundance of love. Abundance of bliss for the rest of your life. If you do this for me.
Thank you, Your Majesty. You shall live long, my king. I have to go now.
Mother, what is it? It is clear that you have a lot on your mind. Mother, please spill it. Please.
It's very heavy in my mouth, Junior. And it concerns 3 of us as a family. But it concerns you more as a person.
Really? Then what is it? What is it?
It's a secret I have kept for many years, ever since you were born. But I can no longer keep it.
Mom, are you not rather dragging this? We're no longer little girls. I mean, we're grown-ups now and we are graduates. We can handle anything. So what is it?
I brought both of you up as twins. And people believe you are.
Mother, are you saying that we are not twins? Wait, who is older?
The truth is that both of you are my daughters. And you shall forever will. You shall forever be. But the real truth is that one of you is not my biological daughter.
What? I really don't understand. Is it what the private investigator came to tell you?
No, it is something I know myself. You are not my biological daughter.
What?
Calm down.
Wait, I don't understand. What? I am not your biological daughter? Where did I come from? Who am I? Where the hell did I come from?
Your mother, an orphan daughter of a school teacher, died 2 weeks after she gave birth to you. And your father gave you to me. Your father, the Prince Clement of Enuago, Prince Clement Ezanika, had to travel back to the village to marry a princess to please his father. Your mother actually died of heart attack.
What?
This is sad.
That's the truth, my dear. And that Prince Clement Ezayeka, it's now the king of Enuago. Tragedy has befallen your father. His wife and son died in a motor accident on the spot. He needs you now because he found out that the daughter of Enuago Kingdom can never be left in a foreign land. Never. I said never! Oh, he wants me back now because his wife and son died in a motor accident? Never! Where was he? Where was he when I was abandoned? Where was he? He abandoned my mother and myself. That he wants me back? No! Never! I will not go back to him. Never! I will not do it. No! No, my dear. You cannot say such a thing about your father. Let me tell you. Your father loved your mother very much. He even disobeyed his father to marry your mother and brought her to Lagos. I was their house help and I saw it all. They were in love. Please, my dear. So he wants me to leave here and leave you people and go and stay with him? Stay with a father that I never knew? No. That's why it is not happening. That's why it's not happening. You're wrong, my dear. The king said we should come with him to the palace and live with him together as one family. Yes, I will always be with you. We will go with you. Don't worry. Calm down, it's okay.
You know, what you did has finally confirmed to me that blood does not lie. As your uncle, I decided on my own not to disturb you. Not to bother you about marriage. Because I wanted to relax and see what you are going to do on your own. Now, for you to return all the way from Switzerland to tell me that you want to marry a woman from here is actually the best thing you ever did. And I can tell you that your father, in his grave, will be very, very proud of you.
Uncle, actually, I don't know why you would read meanings into what I did. Oh yes, I have nothing against anyone who decides to marry in a foreign land. I decided to come back home because I know deep inside me that there is no place like home.
You know, your father was a warrior. And I'm happy that you are a warrior yourself.
Your
father will be very, very proud of you. And I'm happy that you are back.
Good to be back home. Good to be home.
No.
Thank you.